Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Dip. I am your host TVChips, and this week has been like jam-packed with subscription boxes. 2 days ago I got my TMNT box. Yesterday I got this box. Today I got my Nerd Block. My first ever BAM box is coming in a couple days. BAM box is awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. BAM box is really cool. BAM box is more of like a collection thing, and so they've got all sorts of different stuff. I'm really excited about that one.
What do they got in the BAM box?
Lots of different things. A lot of times there's like autographed things and like little just crazy stuff. They had one box had brass knuckles in it.
Okay.
Like just fun.
Sign me up.
Just cool, fun stuff.
Sign me up.
So you'll be able to see those. Those will be coming very soon, like I said. But today we have the Marvel Collector Corps Women of Power.
It's about time, right?
Collector box.
It's about time.
And this, you're probably wondering who this guy is. This is a really special episode for me because this fellow right here, this is my cousin Matt. And Matt and I have gone, we go all the way back. Obviously, we're cousins, so we've known each other for almost our entire lives.
All our lives.
All of his life. And
pretty much. And
it really, another big thing is that Matt's dad is the reason that both of us are into comic books. Like,
all day. Huge
comic book fan. And so, like, yeah, he's the reason that both of us love comics. So this is just an awesome experience. So I'm really looking forward to this. So this is your first Marvel Collector Corps box, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is my second, I think, yeah, because I started with Civil War box. So this is
only your second one?
This is only my second one, yeah. I didn't start in the beginning because I was kind of like, I didn't know if I wanted to.
What are they going to ship? What are they? Yeah,
right.
I get you.
So this month's theme, this is a bi-monthly box, and this month's theme is Women of Power. And right on the front, we have Spider-Gwen. And you didn't know that Gwen Stacy was now a spider person, right?
I didn't know. I thought she would do the 2 movies, and that was it. So.
Well, in the movies, she's not Spider-Woman at all, or Spider-Gwen. But in the comic books, she's just become.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, the movie's like 3 years old. If you're being spoiled on a like 4-year-old movie, like that's on you. That's on you. But this is a really cool box. The Marvel boxes, I will say, I am a DC fan, top notch. But the Marvel boxes are, I love the way that they design their boxes. So let's not talk anymore. Let us dig into it. We got the trusty knife. Now, Matt, a lot of people that do boxes like this, they name their knives, but I've not named my knife. I don't know.
Could I name it?
I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll name it. Maybe down the line. It's a Gerber, so maybe Gerber. Maybe Baby.
That cut that label so good.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful knife.
I'd call it Slick.
Slick? Alright. You heard it here. Slick, the knife. From now on, from this point on, let's keep it up just in case we need it. Alright.
Never know.
Now you know what these boxes are kind of about. On the top we're gonna have our patch and we're gonna have our pin. So let's take a look and see what's in this month's collectors. Look at that. Okay, so we got the patch and we got the pin. Alright. Okay.
Wow.
Alright, though.
I'm actually excited to finally open one of these, man.
These pins.
This is fucking cool.
Yeah, you're good. You get like
this is cool.
Like 2. Everybody gets 1, just like Spider-Man, right?
You just said 2. You just said 2.
You can have 2.
I used 1 up, and I'm glad I did because that was awesome.
So, so the patch this month is Miss Marvel, Kamala. This is the Kamala version of Miss Marvel. She's relatively new too, so that's kind of neat. She is a American-born, Pakistani descent girl from New Jersey who somehow develops Miss Marvel's.
That will be on my shoulder soon.
Yeah, I haven't decided what to do with my patches yet. I really haven't decided. And then the pin.
Hey.
All right, so
that'll be on my shoulder soon.
Okay, it's gonna be on his shoulder soon. Just so you know. The pin is sticking with we had Spider-Gwen on the box, and we've got Spider-Woman on the pin. So we've got the pin this month. These pins are really nice. They're good quality, good weight to them. I really like these pins. And you can see on the inside they've got the drawings. We've got Miss Marvel, Spider-Gwen, Lady Thor. So
and how they come so intact. I mean, both of them are sitting there right for you.
Yeah, sometimes
it's a little surprise.
Sometimes they get a little. I've had a couple that have bust out of the seam here a little bit, and so they've moved around. But they even if they moved around, they've still been in really good condition. I've never had any issues with them.
Surprise.
All right, so let's take a look at what's inside. This box is like tough to open. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take this because this is our card that describes the box.
Cool.
So, all right, and it looks like. So I'm guessing we all got the same shirt.
Open it.
Let's open it.
All right.
So this is a Spider-Gwen shirt, and these shirts are nice quality.
They really are. It's nice fabric. It's not like shit you get in Walmart.
So we've got Spider-Gwen, real nice style. This is a nice shirt.
It really
This
is.
is a real nice shirt.
I'm gonna wear that tomorrow. That's not even a joke.
Take this, and it looks like you kind of may notice that the spider at the bottom there. So it almost looks like this is the spider's web kind of coming down. Yeah, these shirts are really good quality. They're real nice. They even smell good. They smell.
Really do. They don't smell like shipping. They
know what
don't
they smell
like
like?
shipping.
They smell like when you got a toy when you were a kid, like a new He-Man or something.
Okay.
That's what these things smell like. The box that like baseball cards would come in.
Okay. Now you're on my level.
See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They do smell like hockey cards. They smell like hockey cards. It's insane.
I noticed that with the last one, and I
Holy
was like, maybe I'm just seeing things. All right, next
aside,
up,
it's a very nice shirt.
they are really good shirts, good quality shirts. All right, next up we've got the comic. Every box comes with a shirt, a patch, a pin, and a comic. And here we have the. This is a Funko style Civil War II #1. And we've got Spider-Woman, we've got Miss Marvel, we've got Elektra, we've got another Miss Marvel, and we've got Lady Thor. Lady Thor is Jane Foster.
I'm not gonna lie, this is cool, dude.
Yeah, these are nice. I've noticed that they do the Funko designs for the Marvel box, but the DC box seems to be using the just the regular kind of variant covers. So
for all our amateur watchers, is this a series that's taking place?
Civil War
with the little superheroes? Yes,
this is a legit comic. This is an actual comic. This is the #1 edition of the Civil War II comic with a variant cover. Okay. So this is a real comic, just like you'd buy in the comic book stores. Okay. However, it's just got a exclusive Funko collector core variant cover.
Do you know, is it getting big with the kids, or do we not know?
As far as, what do you mean? Like
as young as they went.
Well,
are they getting big with the young kids?
The Pops, these are the Pop stylings. The Pops are huge. Okay. Pops have their own, like, they've got their own wing of the internet at this point.
You're right, actually, because I went to FYE for the first time in 6-7 years the other day, and they had a Pop section.
And it's not just
head, everybody.
It's not just kids. I was at a comic book store on Saturday picking up a couple of the monthlies, and they had Pops all over the place. I mean, there were people buying them. Yeah. So it's not just a kid thing. It's become a full-on collector thing. Okay. So let's grab the next item. Do you want to grab that one in the corner there?
Yep.
And I'll grab this one. We have a Marvel Mystery Mini vinyl bobblehead She-Hulk.
Yep.
I don't know what the mystery is, if it's telling us that She-Hulk is the character in the box, but let's open it up and take a look. You wanna? Nope.
I got it.
So these mystery minis are nice because they're a small size, but they're still
super cool.
Yeah, and they really take the box is sealed. It's wrapped. The item itself is wrapped in a black bag, but again, you put She-Hulk on the cover. Yeah, I'm telling you, normally you don't know what you're getting.
Just wait for the mystery.
Yeah, but in this case, we know that it's going to be She-Hulk.
Okay.
That is.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool.
That is cool. That is really.
You can't see it here, but
really
this is a great tiny bobblehead.
There's such good. The thing about these is the people at Funko, they do such a great job because the detail on her.
That's perfectly good. The springs, you see that?
Oh, yeah. So these are bobbleheads. Now, the reason that these are bobbleheads is that Funko cannot get the licensing for Marvel's figurines. I think, I'm not sure why, but somebody else owns the licensing for it, so they have to make them bobbleheads in order for them to be done. So that's why all the Marvel stuff is usually going to be in a bobblehead. Fun fact.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So we got the but then there's another mystery mini here in this box. There? Yes, there is a second one.
Just hiding.
And this is Captain Marvel.
Awesome.
So I'm not sure what the point of putting it on the box. I guess if you're going to give us both, you know, put it in there. But let's see.
So what are you upset about exactly?
Oh, I'm not upset. It's just, it's weird that this is a mystery mini and it's telling us exactly what the figurine is.
On the outside.
Normally the mystery mini would show like a series on the back of,
I see it.
And it
and
could
then
be
you
any
open
number
the
of
black
things.
case,
Right.
which you can't see.
Right, so that people can't.
Kind of dumb.
Well, this way people can't peek into the packaging. They can't, you know,
I
kind
hear
of.
you.
If they're gonna find out what it's in, they're gonna have to do some major damage here.
Unless you're a mom and buying these for your child for Christmas, don't wrap the box. Wrap the bag. Thank you. Right?
So this is really,
it really is cool.
really cool.
Look at that.
Again, just like with She-Hulk, the paint job is amazing. But what you'll see, and I'll show a picture. I'll do a close up of it. On her fists, you've got this lightning kind of wind power thing going on. So it's almost like she's punching through the air, like it would be like on a comic type thing. That is.
She's throwing fire / laser / avalanche. I mean, I don't know what it is.
These are some fierce punches.
That's cool.
These are some fierce punches.
That's cool.
So we got Miss Marvel and we got She-Hulk mystery minis in this box. That's really
not bad.
And these are good quality. I think these gals might make the rotation. At least I know She-Hulk will. I know She-Hulk will. She-Hulk is making the rotation, people. I'm telling you right now. I'm putting her out there. She-Hulk is an official member of the club.
That's big.
And I think Miss Marvel is going to make it too, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what kind of space we get.
Maybe the other side of the table.
Maybe the other side of the table.
Like that.
Who knows what? Maybe this next pop might make it in. So again, every box has the patch, the pin, the comic book, the T-shirt, and every box has a pop. And I say that, but actually, technically, not every box has a pop because the Guardians of the Galaxy box did not have a pop. But whatever, no big deal. Now this is why the Marvel, these boxes, the Collector Core and then the DC version, this is where they're going to excel. You're not going to find this pop in a store. And even if they decided to make this pop and sell it in stores, you wouldn't find this in stores. We have an exclusive Marvel Collector Core pop of one of the more interesting characters in the Marvel universe.
Look at that.
We have Squirrel Girl.
And her sidekick.
And her sidekick, I want to say it's Zip. And even Zip is a bobblehead, if you look. Even Zip is a bobblehead.
First of all, I felt and I look.
I don't know if it's Zip.
I
might, her name might not be Zip. I'm not certain. I think it's Zip. So
we should probably be sure if we're doing a Marvel box.
Well,
brother.
yeah. I'm not as down with Marvels. So, do you know much about Squirrel Girl?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I know nothing about Squirrel Girl. Nothing.
So Squirrel Girl is one of those really kind of cool characters that only comic book nerds understand. Okay. A lot of people compare her to, a lot of people say she's kind of like the Marvel version of Aquaman. You know, Aquaman is kind of, you know, people kind of think, well, Aquaman's stupid. He just talks to fishes. He swims. You know,
so
that kind of thing.
She protects everybody in the forest.
No.
Okay.
No, but she's kind of, so she has all of the powers of a squirrel. So that she's super agile. She's got super strength. And she can summon like major hordes of squirrels in one with one just little call. So but she's kind of an interesting character. But actually, she is a straight up OG badass.
Okay.
In her first appearance in Marvel Comics, I think it was in the early 90s, she single-handedly defeated Doctor Doom.
Not bad.
Yep. She accosted Iron Man. She wanted to be a superhero, so she tried to get Iron Man to fight her. And they were subsequently captured by Doctor Doom, and she was actually able to save herself and Iron Man from Doctor Doom. She went on to defeat Thanos at full strength, like a real, like, full power Thanos. She defeated, Squirrel Girl. Single-handedly, she defeated Thanos, Doctor Doom. She's also defeated Deadpool, and she's defeated Wolverine in the comic books.
So with all that said, this is how I'm rolling from now on, from TV dips the chips. You know what I mean.
So yeah, Squirrel, this is, I mean, you're not going to find this in most boxes type of a thing, because this is just not a character that people are going to get excited about. But the average, most Marvel fans, if you read the comic books, comic book people are going to know about Squirrel Girl. They're gonna really dig this. She's a really great character. She's lots of fun. Like I said, she's defeated Thanos and Doctor Doom and Deadpool and Wolverine, and she did it single-handedly.
Would you say if you loved the movies Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2, and you loved Hit Girl, would you love her?
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. Yeah, she's a fun character. She doesn't take herself too seriously. Well, she kind of does sometimes, but I mean, they don't try to make her too serious. Obviously, you know, she communicates with squirrels, and you know, she's got a big bushy tail and acorn earrings and in ears. So yeah, she's just kind of a fun side character. And actually, a fun little note, a fun fact that you may not know. If I'm not mistaken, she and Wolverine, not only did she once defeat Wolverine, but I believe that her and Wolverine had a lover's tryst. Yes, they more than likely banged. And it did not go well, or did not end well, and they actually do not, they don't really like each other all that much, and when they are together, they've agreed to not talk about it. Like,
you can't kill him.
Yeah, you can't. But she did defeat him. And she defeated Deadpool.
I'm saying in their relationship.
Right.
She can't kill him.
Right, yeah, she can't kill him, because, yeah, Wolverine technically can't die.
Boom.
Even though Old Man Logan did die eventually. It's,
well,
you know, comics are complicated.
It's all how you see them. It's all how you see them.
If I'm not mistaken, this may be the first mutant that we've had in a Marvel
box.
In a Marvel collectible box. I do not believe that they have had a mutant yet, which is, you know, not surprising, because Marvel has some issues with Fox, and so they've kind of been, you know, downplaying the mutant characters. Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, and I might be wrong, but I believe that Squirrel Girl is the first ever mutant to be in a collectible box. I'll have to look that up, and I'll maybe put something right there, or in the description or something along those lines to let you know for sure.
I will say, I am surprised that we went with this for the first, well, if it is the first Marvel women superhero box.
Yep. I
am maybe a little bit surprised we went here, but that's awesome.
Well, I think,
learned a lot from you, and I learned a lot, you know. Okay.
I think they wanted to stay away from, you know, Black Widow and Scarlet Witch, just because they've been done.
Yeah.
And then
everybody's fresh.
They're avoiding the X-Men. They, you know, so I knew they weren't going to use Jean Grey or Storm or anything like that. So
that's what also I appreciate about it, is they're introducing people that don't know much about comics and don't know much about comic movies, different comic book heroes over the years. So it's great.
Yeah, this is great, because I mean, it would have been very easy, women of power, you know, to put in a Black Widow item, to put in a Scarlet Witch. They avoided Black Widow and Scarlet Witch almost as much as Disney avoided making them into figurines. Up top, right? Right, sexism in movies.
Burn skis!
But they avoided it, and I'm glad that they did, because it really lets, you know, She-Hulk and Captain Marvel, and then, you know, we probably would not have gotten a Squirrel Girl bobblehead pop. So yeah, this has been a really good box. Again, we got the Kamala. Now this is Kamala, the superhero, not the large African wrestler from the 90s. Remember Kamala?
No. Yep.
Who's a big guy? Yeah.
Not
different
the person.
Kamala. This is a girl superhero, not a overweight wrestler.
No.
So we got
probably good looking in real life. Probably.
Maybe, I don't know. She's like a teenager, so
probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
We got the Spider-Woman pin. We got the Pop Art Collector's Comic #1, Civil War #2.
We got the shirt. Great shirt.
There we got Miss Marvel. We got She-Hulk. We got that awesome shirt. And then let's take a look. Let's see what the so
cool.
So now it looks like everybody. There were 4 different shirts. There was this Spider-Gwen shirt. There was a black and pink.
I'm not gonna lie, ours were the best,
Spider-Gwen
dude.
shirt. No, wait a minute. No. Okay, so they didn't. Everybody got that shirt.
Okay.
But these were some designs that they had considered.
This is my favorite one, though, dude.
So
honestly.
this is I really like it. It's good quality.
It's simple.
This I really like this thing that they've been doing now with these boxes here. They kind of give you. It's really cool because it kind of goes through the concept, how they kind of came out with it, little things about them, different like tidbits. You know, the variants that they went through, how they how they came up with what they came up with. So that's a really neat. None of the other boxes do that, and even the DC box didn't do that last month. So maybe the next box will, but it really kind of it goes through and gives you a little bit of insight into what was going down. And then at the back, it announces next month's box, which we have known for some time already. But August's box will feature Spider-Man. So it's going to be a Spider-Man box. So we may even see another item of Spider-Gwen and even possibly Spider-Woman. More than likely, we'll see Peter Parker. We haven't seen him yet in any of these boxes. There was a Miles Morales pop in an earlier box. But other than that, we have not seen
remix.
Yeah. So other than that, we have not seen any Spider-Men stuff. So this will be definitely probably going to get some Peter Parker. Probably we'll get all 4 of the spiders.
Got a squad here, bro.
So, all right.
All right.
So, Matt, what'd you think? This was your first box. It's your first subscription box.
It was fun.
First box, Marvel Collector Core.
I'm excited what I got. The shirt's great. Probably my favorite part, just because.
It's a great shirt.
I'm surprised, like I said before, they introduced us to her, which was great because I'm a comic book guy and I didn't know about her.
And hopefully, she's a fun character. She really is, a fun character. And, I know they lean on, like Deadpool quite a bit for humor in the comics nowadays. It would be nice to see them do more with her because she is kind of a fun character. So maybe this is a sign of things to come. Perhaps we will see more Squirrel Girl in future comics and maybe even somewhere down the line in the cinematic universe, either on one of the TV shows or...
You never know.
All right.
Now, fans out there may be asking, could we ask Kenny any question?
Sure, go ahead.
And we got this question from Madison in Utica. Kenny, if you could make any superhero movie, and not talking Aquaman because we know it's your favorite, who would it be? What movie would you make?
So, I would make, and it will have Aquaman in it, but I would actually like to make a Justice League Detroit movie.
Okay.
So in the 70s, Aquaman got fed up with the Justice League because they were never around. They were very busy. You got top-notch superheroes. They were always doing their own thing. And they weren't really, pulling their weight in the Justice League. So he more or less fired the entire Justice League.
Okay.
And he started a new Justice League. And he called it the Justice League Detroit. And we got some great characters. Zatanna, Cheetah, Vibe, all of which are, they're great characters. So I think it'd be fun to make a movie like that. Because it's kind of a tale that we haven't really seen. But other than that, possibly a Booster Gold movie, which cross fingers. I believe we're going to get at somewhere down the line a Booster Gold. From what I'm hearing, they're going to make a Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, buddy cop style superhero movie. So I would love to be involved in either of those. That would be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. This is from Matt in Clinton Township.
Okay.
He wants to know, with the technology now and the two old movies they made of Mortal Kombat, we have now the necessary tools to create a great movie for Mortal Kombat, do we not?
We do, and I think the folks over at NetherRealm, I think they're probably open to it. It's kind of, I believe that the Mortal Kombat rights.
This one now.
Yeah, I think the rights are owned by a studio that's possibly not interested in this time in making a Mortal Kombat movie. The video games themselves kind of went through a little bit of a lull over the past few games. The last game, Mortal Kombat X, was really good. And 9 before that was also really good. But, 3 through 7 were... So, there are some really great... a gentleman whose name I cannot remember. He made a series on the internet with Jerry Ryan and Michael Jai White.
And they made it look pretty badass.
It was a really good quality.
Just for YouTube quality.
It was very good quality.
Yeah.
And he's been shopping that in the hopes of getting that made as a movie. And it worked for Deadpool. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work for the Mortal Kombat itself. But I believe at this point in time, the reason we're not getting a Mortal Kombat movie is that the rights are owned by a studio that probably can't afford to make a Mortal Kombat movie. Okay. And so that's just why we're not. I don't think it's an interest. I don't think it's a technology issue. I think right now, whomever owns the rights to make a Mortal Kombat movie, they just can't afford to put that into it, and so it's kind of sitting on the back burner. I think also a big issue is that video game movies just aren't performing as well as comic book movies right now. That Warcraft movie bombed horribly here in the States.
Did it? I didn't even know.
It crushed it in China. It's making billions in China, but it didn't do so well here. So that's probably going to factor into it a little bit as well. But I know that the guys over at NetherRealm Studio, they're working on Injustice 2, and so hopefully, we'll get another X-Men movies or another Mortal Kombat movie soon after that.
Cool.
Any other questions?
Yeah, last question from Matt again in Clinton Township. Power Rangers.
The movie should be out next year. Bryan Cranston is in it, and it should
Please
be a good
tell
one.
people that it's not the original cast.
No, it's an all-new young cast, so... All-new young cast. So
that's what's up.
Check it out. We should be seeing more stuff. We've seen a few pictures of what's-her-face as
Kimberly
Rita Repulsa.
Okay.
And we've seen pictures of the actors themselves.
Who's playing Kimberly?
I do not know. It's all unknown young actors and actresses playing them.
You're going to need to find it out for me.
I will do my best.
Perfect.
I'll post a link in the description to info for the Power Rangers movie.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you so much for this. It was a pleasure. I appreciate you doing this with me. Remember, I got more boxes coming, so keep an eye out because there'll be more videos soon. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Get it.
Up top, right? Right. Sexism in movies.
Burn skis.